Hello, friends of Pirate Chain. Hello, all you pirates. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for making your comments. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying with it, keeping your eye focused on your truth, on your direction, on the things that matter to you, breathing well, yes, living the way you want to live, and we're going to share these Pirate Chain price charts in this video. I'm going to do that in just a quick moment. I do want to remind that these t-shirts here, yes, I definitely can recommend this classic pirate style. Okay, that's all I can say about that. Now, let's move in over here. If you want to check a coupon code, there's one in the description below. Maybe you're watching this in 1.5x speed, even 1.75x speed. Either way, the number stays the same here right now, showing 74.96. And over here, it's up into the 8,000s. So maybe the CoinX will catch up momentarily. Up there is the KuCoin price. So yeah, we're still at a disparity. But point being here in this video are BTC. This is a daily chart. What we're witnessing currently, my friends, this might be like a good news, bad news type of consideration. Okay, we look here, and this is still the day. We are midday UTC on this 299 June. It's a Tuesday, but we are bearish engulfing in this red candle and really at the lower ends here of this support zone. So this really does need to hold. So hopefully that KuCoin price is an indicator that, let's say, this level will hold, at least with the body of the candle, okay, roughly there. If we can hold, anyway, just the zone, right? If we can just hold the zone, then we're in at least out of that immediate move down, but the next moves can be a continued down move. Now over here is, that's right, it's the 200-day moving average. So that's an interesting level that we really want to watch. It also coincides with some of this intraday price action and this level of support price action. So let's add ourselves a line down here. So right now, this is our zone here. Look for this move down here. All right, that's just what it is right now. We're looking in this area to find out what to think. Right, the thought is, okay, maybe we are not going down here, but we have to be prepared for that thought, or at that reality, really, by allowing that thought. All right, and that's what we do. We're just keeping an open mind, on the daily. Again, still struggling to rebuild some positive momentum. It is continuing to round down, and it looks like there are some days that can still continue, even though trying to build back into positive momentum. But with some bullish divergence that is also possible, that could mean a lower price with moving up in the momentum indications. So yeah, so this level here of the 200-day average is roughly around the 48.5, so 4,850 Satoshi level, which confluences with this upper level here of price action. And so that's what we're looking for really at this point, because a move below here significantly just perpetuates a move to the downside. Now that's in a BTC price chart, and that would be relating also to other things happening, unless this is an independent move of the pirate chain price in dollars and BTC valuations. So that's the daily right now is really just on the edge here. And let's just take a look if we want to confirm, you know, what are the next number of hours in the next day or two. What are those gonna offer us? Are we gonna find support here? Are we finding a support in this down move yet? Well, it's looking like some bullish divergence is playing out in this 4-hour price action. Do you see there with the RSI? And now even with the MACD shorter term is not longer term. It is here with the histogram also. With the histogram as well, you might see that here. Okay, so there is some element of that now. The red bars here, if they start going lower, then we maybe start losing, but that also will be the price coming into play as well. So we'll see. Right, so we have this downward price sloping, upward momentum indicator sloping. We've got some potential divergence on the 4-hour chart. So let's look for support over here. Let's look on the 4-hour chart, what kind of support we have. Looking left. And looking left, we have that support here with a lot of intraday pricing. Or sorry, yeah, well, I guess within the 4-hour candle pricings. So there's a lot of noise over here, and hopefully that can provide the support that we're looking for. Currently, the price is at this 7,500 level on this chart. So there you go. Let's call it 8,000 with KuCoin levels. All right, but yeah, again, it's what's happening at the chart that matters. And in this case, there was no big windup. While the windup was here, it dumped down, interestingly, all the way back up here, even into the cloud. This was around that KuCoin time. And then since then, precipitous downturn. So then let's take a look here. Maybe we can catch some idea of what's happening here. Yeah, it does look like, if anything, this could be at least short-term hitting a support level, but on closing times, wow, we are precipitous. So yeah, anything can happen here. On a daily, it looks like we are heading ourselves downward unless we can have a quick turnaround here. That is the bias, friends, sorry to say. And just wanted to confirm here on the weekly, this would mean a break below the 20-week moving average, which currently sits at about 6,700 Satoshis, right? So it's very close, this weekly 20-week, moving average. And it also looks more and more, but we'll see what happens, that at this time frame here in November-ish, we will be coming up against, if you might not be able to see it there, this green line is the beginning of the Ichimoku cloud setup, okay? And we've seen it in the daily chart, and then on the 4-hour chart, we've whacked right through it. So what's to come here? It's hard to tell in this more immediate time frame, longer term as well. We know there's a lot of bullish sentiment overall, and there's a good chance this is part of a bigger market cycle, but it's also a chance that it's part of its own BTC market cycle that needs to find its balance. And in that case, we're looking here at some time in a negative momentum. So this is in this on a weekly chart. So yeah, we could be having in the BTC chart, we could be having some pain on the downside here. That's just the way that it is. But at the same time, there could be the support that we need at the levels where we need it, and then we'll move higher. That's, we were cheering when we were back up here at the end of May, and then June has just really given us another mountain peak here, triple peak up in this crown over there. So friends, I don't know what you need in order to live your life happily, but you find that for yourself. All right. And learning is a great thing to take on for yourself, of course. And so is buying when prices are in your favor. So, but also, you know, learning what is the strategies that works best for you. None of this is financial advice in any way. And so you consider yourself, maybe you were buying here and here and here, and if you can here. The difficult part is as it goes down, it can always go lower than you expect, but also it's difficult to, unless you have a continuous stream coming in that you dedicate towards it, I mean, which is probably the ideal thing, isn't it? So in that case, then you just keep pouring in your 10 or your 20 or 1,000 or 2,000, whatever. All right, so that's what you're doing. So anyway, that's where we are with that. RBTC. I'm just going to move over quickly over here, dollar RUSDT. A little more flat. And we're at the upper end of the support structure. Okay, so that there's more strength in this chart now. It just happens to have more of a bias to the upside. Okay, at least in the near term. All right, that's just on a dollar chart. All right, so and then we take a look at our 4-hour situation. 4-hour situation is not breaching the bands. The downward move on the 4-hour might come, you know, within this next number of days here into the July month. It's just how it is. Or, you know, it might be time to breach this cloud again, or at least to try and hit it up into the $3 level. All right. Because yeah, the relief rallies do exist as well, even if the trend is going to continue to be downward longer term. You know, longer term as in within the next month to 2 months. You know, you do have rallies that give some relief, and so it's coming at some point, right? It's just when is the question. With the narrowing here of the bands, there could be further downside. However, and especially, you know, like right now, we are below the 20 period average, but after all this RSI downtime and now moving stronger up, and with the MACD, well, on the 4-hour C, we're starting to turn down, but that's just the 4-hour, and it could be for, you know, 4, 8, 12 hours, and then boom, it's up. Could be for 16 hours, and what you notice here is that would just be 4 candles, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically in this zone here, there's a good chance that either we're just going to continue breaking down, or it'll find its way up, and then maybe it'll try and go higher. All right, and that's the USDT price. That's the fire chain pair, right? R. Yeah, not looking of the strongest at this time. The dollar price chart is looking stronger here. You've got this price action here supporting it. It's in the midst of that range right now. And so let's see what happens in these next days. Yeah, friends, I hope you're doing well. This is quite the time to be alive. Stay safe out there, you know, in the sense that there's a lot of toxicity around. Yeah. So do what we got to do. I'm just going to take a quick look here at this weekly time frame. So we are breached. Yeah, see, so now on the weekly, so this, you know, we can have up days on the daily, but on this weekly here, it's looking week in the sense that we are below the 20-week moving average, and that's not in our favor, right? In this type of price chart, it tried to get back above, it didn't, has that wick there, right? So week, okay, and this is just the beginning of the week. So if the price can get back above a $3 level, then great, then that is solid, that's good. Otherwise, yes, further downside. And on the weekly chart, who knows where the support will be found? That'll be difficult to say. I think we'll have to look at probably a daily. Yeah. I mean, the support might be just around this area. At that point, we would look at some further moving averages and see where some reasonable lines of support. All right, but that's on a weekly time frame. So yeah, that's about it right now. Friends, take care of yourselves. Do the things that matter, and the rest is all good. Live well, die well. Until next time, peace out.